Hello, my all signs, my all stars. A very welcome to the channel, the space, and my home. I am Shivalika and I welcome you. This is your weekly reading from the 1st to the 7th of Feb 2026. And these are your daily readings, your Lenormand predictions that help you navigate your week, knowing things in advance and then putting them in the order you would like to. So like always, the intention on this table and this channel is your absolute good and highest expansion, highest good and absolute expansion. Take it however it resonates. The intentions are set for all those who've subscribed. Thank you so much. And if you're new, you're most welcome. Keep an open mind and let the magic begin. All right, we're starting with Aries. Hello Aries, welcome. I hope you're doing amazing. 1st to the 7th Feb. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out. Let's set the intentions for Aries. 1st to the 7th Feb 2026. Let's go Aries, let's go. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. All right. I have a lovely set of cards in front of me, Aries, and please understand we're doing from Sunday to the Saturday. Your weekly energies are a different set of readings. These are more predictive, they are more energy based, okay? And something here about a home, a house, a structure, conversations, important conversations, a contact. There is a person here too. So this could be a contact, no contact from a person's point of view too. Let's go, Aries. Let's do this together. On the Sunday, which is the 1st, you've got the sun. Sun on a Sunday. That's amazing. That is brilliant because it means that all day on Sunday, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel relaxed. It's going to be nice. It's going to be warm. It's going to be sunshine. It's going to be a good day. You've done something great this week and you've earned this sort of golden day. Sunday is going to be your golden day. I'm actually picking up gold a lot. Very intuitively, Aries, I'm picking up gold for you. So Sunday seems like a very good day. It's a brilliant day. Make the most of it. Your energies are going to be very high. If there is anything that you want to do, pursue it. There's absolute clarity on the Sunday, on the 1st. On the 2nd, we've got the lady. Now here's a person card here. On the 2nd, there is a lady. Aries, this could be very well you, or this could be the person on your mind. If there's a person on your mind, it's a woman, by the way. She speaks really well. I have to say that. She speaks very well and she speaks absolute truth, Aries. I want to tell you, it's a very, can I say this? It's a very Queen of Sword kind of a vibe. Someone who knows what they're going to talk. Their words are very sharp and they know how they can make an impact, like a motivational speaker. Like someone who gives you instant solutions, but they're very sharp. So on the Monday, there is a lady in the picture. Could be you too. On the Tuesday, we've got birds. Birds are all about communication, conversation, messages, text, WhatsApp groups. So something regarding that, like maybe a building WhatsApp group, maybe what's going on, who's entering in, who's going out. For a lot of you, you may be also getting information about which house is on sale, which property is on sale. That is also something that I'm picking up. But essentially, a lot of communications. And when I say communications, all kind of communications come in: good, bad, rumors, gossip. So be mindful of the conversations on Tuesday. Some of this conversation is being brought by this person also, by the way. Whether it's good information, if it's a rumor, whether it's a gossip. The lady is very close to the conversations. Now, smack in the middle of the week, you've got the house. This is a very nice energy. This is a very positive energy. This is a good energy this week, Aries, for you, because this is structure, this is home. A lot of you may be having conversations about a new home, about doing up a home, redoing a home, buying a new home, moving to a smaller home, all of those things. But Wednesday, I want to say structure, your home, your people who are close to you feel like home. They are going to be big priority, or conversations around them. On the Thursday, we've got the child. Child is something new, something fresh, new ideas, new ideas. Be open. Thursday is a very auspicious day for good ideas, new ideas. You could, you could literally be starting something. You could be feeling childlike. You could be going out to play. You could be playing a sport you've not played since childhood. You may be interacting with children. I'm also picking up like a children's home. A children's home on the Thursday. Now on the Friday, we have a very interesting energy, which is the scythe. Scythe is a tool to cut, and you cut fast. Why? Because it's time to harvest, reap your rewards. Or you want to cut because if you keep the weeds longer with the really good ones, the good ones also get spoiled. So on the Friday, there is a action that you're taking of cutting, removing something. Could be this lady, could be this person. Very, very likely. And on the Saturday, you have a mountain. Mountain is usually a challenging card. It's like an obstacle. It's like a roadblock. It's like you cannot see what's in front of you, and you have to face this. You have to face this mountain, and it comes on a Saturday. Now, the good thing is you're going to get clearer and clearer about this challenge, A, because obviously you've heard this, and B, you are going to be... there is something you've got to do with the conversations and the messages that you get that are going to help you ease this mountain out. I want to tell you, Aries, the scythe is with the mountain. So it's going to be, it's almost like you are equipped to climb this mountain. You know, mountaineers use this tool. So the only person, if you have a challenge this week, you're the best candidate to take care of that challenge, by the way. By the way, whether it has got to do with actual mountain climbing or any sort of thing is given to you, you're the right person to go through this challenge. So this week looks really good. Approach it really well. Messages, conversations, rumors, gossips, obstacles, challenges, you're the right candidate. Home, new homes, smaller homes, and starting with Sunday, which looks very bright and beautiful. So all in all, Aries, this week looks amazing for you. Let's take out one card from the Oracle. If you have a person on your mind, if there's a love message that you want to hear, because why not, right? We've got, I've never met someone like you, Aries. How beautiful is that? Take it from whoever you want to hear or the universe itself. The message for you when it comes to love is, I've never met someone like you. You are loved, you are adored, you are admired. That's what I have for you. Aries, thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous week. That is always the intention of this table. And thank you for being a part of this one. Moving on to... Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this from. This is your weekly from the 1st to the 7th predictions, laying out your week before it even starts, so that if there is anything that you would like to, anything that can help you ease your path, why not? So Taurus, if you're ready, so are my cards. Let's go. 1st to the 7th Feb for Taurus, please. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I mean, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. Very, very interesting cards here. Very, very interesting. There's a pet here. There is the way you see yourself here. I also want to point out there is something here that you have to face. Taurus, there is something that you have to face. And, I'm picking up that possibly you're procrastinating or you're putting something for another day. And the more you do that, you become further away from the information, or maybe you get hidden, or maybe you get hidden. This is all about bringing Taurus, you into the forefront. So the sooner you address things or take action, I believe life gets easier. And if you keep adding it and, not doing anything, it becomes a mountain. Choice is obviously yours. I'm just here to give you the message. On the Sunday, we've got the dog. Dog is a very nice energy. It's very loving. It's a very committed energy. Some of you are spending time with your pets, or, you're simply surrounded in a very, very good energy. Dogs are all about loyalty. Your friends, Even if you have one, I always say at least this, and even if you have nobody, Taurus, you're being a best friend to yourself. Let me say that. So it's a good energy. It's a very good energy. Sunday, you look nice. Sunday, your senses are very, very heightened. Dogs have heightened senses. And it's good. It's nice. It's a beautiful energy. On the Monday, we've got the ring. Now, ring is something valuable. Ring is something precious. And Mondays is when everybody starts work. So this could be an important connection. This could be an important person for you, Taurus. This could be an important conversation for you of value, of worth, of money. Or this could also be a piece of jewelry. But I feel this is becoming, this for a lot. Okay, I'll just say what I'm picking up. There is something here worth value, which if you're not putting out, it's becoming a burden to you, because that is where you shine. I'm really picking this up, Taurus, and I think intuitively also, and with the energies, that for a lot of you, you're meant for so much more. But for some reason, the thing that you fear the most, or the thing that you're trying to procrastinate the most, is where your success lies. It's going to be different for different people. So where do you shine? Where do you see yourself glowing? Where do you see yourself the best version of yourself? I mean, these are things you have to address. And Monday, it's coming in the, right there on Monday. So where do you go to work on Monday? What's your worth there? How are people treating you? How are you treating yourself? Those are the things that you need to see. On Tuesday, we've got the birds. Birds are conversations. Birds are all kinds of conversations, texts, mails, important mails. It could also be a connection. It could also be a person. But it's a good energy because it's surrounded by good energy. I also want to say that. The first half of the week, you look very, very, you look amazing. It's the second half of the week where things start piling up, by the way. And let's break it down for you so that you can navigate through the week. So Wednesday, conversations, communications, people, watch out. Not just, I don't want to say watch out. I want to say that make sure you know the people that you're talking and communicating and sharing information with. Yeah, make sure who you are sharing the information with. On the Wednesday, we've got the moon. Now, moon is a very, it's a card of how you see yourself, how you see, especially in the workplace, especially in regards to how others, so basically your character, your identity, whether it's at workplace, whether it's at a home, but at home it doesn't matter, right? So take it as your career or your workplace. So Wednesday, there's a very, very strong emphasis here of, am I at the right place? Do I need to update myself? Do I need to upgrade myself? Do I need to change my profile? Do I need to change something? Do I need to add something to my resume? Do I need to remove something? That kind of energy. Now, on the Thursday, we've got the mountain there. That comes the first card. Thursday. There is, and I think for a lot of you, this may just be a career reading, a career moment where you're trying to switch from one to another or an upgrade, something of that sort. So on Thursday, you kind of hit this mountain where you're like, a lot of you maybe not be happy in where you are already, because you may have done everything that you can and you're actually looking for an upgrade. But there is a strong emphasis here of conversations with the right people. With people who are of value and worth, people who you aspire to become like. Now on the Friday, we've got the cross. Cross is the last card of this deck. It's the last card. Cross is typically, it's like karma. You have to come and face, it's like you have to come face to face and face everything that you have done. It's like a self-check, an accountability of yourself. So if you don't like where you are, you have to come face to face with yourself and say, why don't I like it? Why am I not doing something about it? And clearly, when the cross comes, it means that there is something that's off. So something is off in your vibration, maybe. And on the Saturday, we've got the book. Now, the book is unfinished. The book is a book. Maybe a lot of you are looking for self-help books. Yeah, maybe a lot of you are looking for self-help books or those motivational books, those affirmations and those kind of things to put you back on track, which is amazing. And I'm guessing because you're doing that, next week is going to be a completely different thing. But I do want to point out that this week there is something of worth. There's conversation of worth, and there is conversations that lead at dead end. You have to identify the conversations, the connections, the network, the people where you will get growth in the career that you're choosing. It has something here got to do with networking very, very strongly. And the sooner you do it, the better it is. All right, Taurus. If you have a person on your mind, and if you don't, the universe wants to send you a love message. Take it however it resonates. It says, I feel the love. I feel the love. I think it's beautiful. Opening up to love, the feeling of love. This is complete. You are complete. How beautiful is that? Thank you so much, Taurus. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Really, really do. And I will see you in your weekly energies. Take care. Next up, we've got Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your Lenormand predictions, daily predictions from the 1st to the 7th. Your weekly energies come after this. Think of this as quick ideas about what's happening. Not ideas, actually. Quick predictions about what's happening in the week. And the energy readings are to put everything back into perspective. Yes, let's do that. Gemini, if you're ready, Sunday to the Saturday, 1st to the 7th Feb, let's go. For Gemini, please. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Gemini, we've got some very, very beautiful, big energies here on the table. February is starting quite strong for you. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. I'm picking up a very strong mama bear vibe. I'm picking a very strong boss vibe. And I don't know why, but it feels feminine. It does not feel masculine. It could be, but when I say feminine, I mean the ones that wants to protect what is hers. And it's almost like she's willing to do anything and everything. The urge to move, the urge to travel, the urge to grow. I see all of that here. So let's start. Let's go, Gemini. Let's do this together. On the Sunday, we've got the heart. Beautiful energy, beautiful. You're feeling good. You're feeling content. You're feeling, all those things, Gemini, that are within you, that you don't speak to others, that you've kept away from others. On Sunday, I feel those feelings are going to surface. And maybe you've kept them for a very long time within you. But the general energy on Sunday for you is that of love, and you will be, I'm not so sure about you receiving it, but you will be very generously giving love, because all thoughts, all past memories, everything are those of love. However, that's why I took a pause. On the Monday, we've got the coffin. And coffin is an ending. Coffin is putting an end. And I also see this as, Sunday you're in this really happy mode, or maybe your job is such that, on Monday you just put yourself in a box, or you work in this whole area which requires a complete 360-degree shift. You're not the same person at home vis-a-vis what you do for a living. So Monday I'm seeing the coffin. Monday I'm seeing an ending. It's too early to say what is this, because everything this week you have really great energies. I have to say that. So even if it is It's an ending. It's one of those endings which are small, which are not very, which don't linger in your memory for a very long time. But if it is an actual ending of someone, I'm very sorry to hear that. But yes, Monday there is an ending, and it's good that on Sunday you're full of love. On the Tuesday we've got the stars, and stars is all about, stars are numbers. They are many. They are limitless. It's space. It's interesting because the stars is after the coffin. So I'm seeing a nighttime ritual here. I'm seeing a graveyard shift. I'm seeing maybe your work is also the kind of work which you do late night, unlike others. Maybe you've actually got a channel. You've got social media presence. You're working on growing yourself. But there's an emphasis on the Tuesday about night time. So whatever this ending is, or whatever this thing is, it's still peaceful. It's not something that's taking over you. So Tuesday you have the stars. Stars is positive, stars is bright, stars is many, stars is limitless, and nighttime relaxation, nighttime rejuvenation, good dreams, that kind of energy. On the Wednesday, right in the middle, you've got the stork. Stork is the bringer of good news. Good news. It's upgrade. It's like we say in our intentions, expansion, growth. It's a very good energy, Gemini. It's a very good energy, and it's right there in the middle. In fact, I think all of this has to do with you wanting to grow, you wanting to migrate, you wanting to move, and you're showing it. Your heart wants to move. Can I say that? The thing that on the Sunday, your heart actually wants to make a move. Maybe you want to relocate, maybe you want to change, maybe you want to go on a holiday, maybe you want to go on a higher flow, simplest things, but you want to make a move. So Wednesday, this urge to make a move or simply making a move is quite possible. On the Thursday, we've got the dog. Very beautiful energy. Dog is a very loving energy. It's a friend-like energy. You're surrounded with good friends. You're visiting a friend, or you're, spending time with your own pet. Very simple. But a very good energy on Thursday. Very, very good. Very loving. Very, very loving. On the Friday, we've got the lilies. Now, the interesting thing is, coffin and lilies is, whatever ends, it kind of brings you peace. It brings you resolution, which is why I'm inclined to say that whatever this ending that is on Monday, or whatever this box kind of a feeling, think of it as feeling, oh my gosh, maybe trapped, maybe confined, maybe towards the second half of the week, you feel really, really relaxed. You feel really, really amazing. Maybe it's just that the kind of work you do, maybe your space is really small. So you probably, step out more, and it makes you feel better. So if you're working in a place, in an office setup which is small, it's a good idea to take breaks, come out, breathe, and then go back. And finally, on the Saturday, we've got the bear energy. This is a very big energy. In your reading, you have this, actually, you've got the stork. Stork is all about migration, movement. Dog is all about loyalty, commitment. And then you have the bear. Bear is the big, intimidating energy. The papa bear, the mama bear, that kind of boss-like. So on Saturday, actually, you're feeling the most confident. You're feeling the most, for a lot of you, you may be visiting your parents. You may be visiting your parents. You may be visiting your grandparents, or they may be coming over home. Or there may be this urge to meet your parents, grandparents. That's also possible. That is also possible because it's in your heart. So very nice week, very, very, I think, very positive, very beautiful. Connections look very nice. Work may be a little bit edgy, but make sure you take your breaks. And I think your heart is in the right place. That's important. Very, very important. All right, let's take out one message from the Love Oracle. Take it as a message from the person you want or from the universe, but it's a love message for you. And the message is, I need to see you. I need to see you. Somebody needs to see you, Gemini. Somebody needs to see you. Are you visible, or is your are you on do not disturb? Have you kept yourself visible or private? That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Moving on to we're moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Welcome. This is your weekly reading, weekly prediction, 1st to the 7th Feb 2026, Sunday to the Saturday. And the whole idea is to lay out the energies, the predictions beforehand, so it helps you navigate your week and make the most of it. Actually take advantage of it. In simplest terms, let's go. Let's see. If you're ready, Cancer, so are my cards. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, I have to say this. It's a very important week for you, Cancer. You're trying to find a solution. You're trying to find an answer. You feel you're stuck. You are stuck. You're looking for you're looking for a new beginning. For a lot of you, I'm seeing that you are, how do I say this? You're trapped in a timeline. You're trapped in time. And what I'm seeing, Cancer, majority of the Cancers want to move on to the next. It's almost like you're looking for a very specific answer. Very specific key, very specific answer you're looking for. This is a very interesting layout. Sometimes the cards are very simple and it's very easy to explain. Sometimes you can see a past, a present, a future. But this is like, stuck, release, stuck, release, stuck, release, that kind of an energy. Okay, on the Sunday we've got the moon. Something here to do with your career choice, something here to do with where you stand in the society, in the public, in the world, in the 3D world, how people see you. Your work, how people see you. Very, very interesting. And I think you're finding it very repetitive. You're finding it, what can I do more? You're finding it, how do I add something new to it? What can I give more? What can I give more? Because everything that you thought maybe until now, you've tried all of it, and which is why you've possibly reached a place where, you really need to try something new. On the Monday, we've got, and all of this is on Sunday. So it's nice that on a holiday or on a relaxed day, you're sitting and actually contemplating. It's good. It's actually the best thing to do on Sunday, to think about yourself. On the Monday, we've got the whip. Now, whip is an energy of back and forth. Whip is also a hurtful energy. Whip is also about rewards and punishments, and all of that on Monday makes me want to say the kind of work you do. This could also be, you're hitting the gym on a Monday, because gym is also another place, or sports is another place where we happily take in the pain because we know the reward is bigger. So, but I want to say something here before I proceed further, Cancer. I do believe in your case, discipline, repetition is the key. Is the key. If you truly have an obstacle, and Cancer, when I talk to you and you've tried many ways and it's not worked, there is just something here about picking one, sticking to one, and then repeating it. It's like eat, sleep, repeat. That is all that I'm getting from everything that is here. You have to repeat. You cannot stop because the challenge comes. On the Tuesday, we've got the anchor. Anchor is literally putting yourself temporarily slurring there, temporarily on a hold. I hope, even though I slurred, but yeah, on a temporary hold. So Wednesday, it's like, you take you take a day off on Wednesday. Be careful while you're working out on Monday. Be careful of any sort of injuries on Monday, because it does look like for whatever reason on Wednesday you're just putting yourself on a hold, you're just stopping temporary moment. Because I just think there is something that you don't like. On Monday, I'm also picking up there is something that you don't like. You did not like the way it was brought forward to you. So it's almost like on Wednesday you thought, why bother to move? I don't see a movement on Tuesday. Then on the Wednesday, we've got the child. This is nice. This is fresh. You're showing that, and also your week ahead is on Wednesday, right in the middle. There is a newness, there is a freshness, there is an opportunity. Child is all about starting things new, starting things from a child's perspective, going out, not worrying so much about the failure and success, not worrying so much about the outcome, but just enjoying it like a child. Possibly a hobby, something. It's right in the middle. Now on the Thursday, you've got the mountain. You have a new mountain. You have a fresh new mountain, possibly. You have a challenge. And this challenge could be because Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On the Tuesday, you were supposed to do something which you didn't. If you take care of things on Tuesday, you can avoid a mountain. You can avoid a challenge on the Thursday. I want to say that. Before you decide to put yourself on hold or take a day off or take a time out, make sure you finished all your tasks. Tuesday and Thursday, very important days, Cancer. Thursday you have a challenge, you have something very important to deal, and you have to deal it, because if you don't deal it, it's going to get bigger and bigger, whether it's assignments, whether it's projects, whether it's jobs, whether it's messages. It just feels like something is piling up, becoming a mountain. On the Friday, we've got the key. Now, key is actually the energy that unlocks, that opens doors. This is what we all want. Whenever we are in doubt, whenever we have a problem, whenever we have an obstacle, we need a key. Because the key allows us to open the door, get the answer, get the solution. Keys are answers and solutions. Which is why I'm saying for you, repetition, eat, sleep, repeat, eat, pray, repeat, sleep, pray, repeat. Something of that is very, very important on Friday. On the Saturday, you've got the cross. Cross is the last card of the Lenormand. And that's why I'm telling you, if we go back to Sunday and Saturday, we see that, you're a little, you're thinking about your work, how you're seen, how the public, how the society sees you. And you've arrived at a place by Saturday that, it's no longer working. I need to change. I need to bring a fresh element. But before that, I need to finish everything that I have put on hold. So my best bet, try, the new things come, Cancer, when we clear out the old. Clear out all our pending jobs, all our unfinished businesses, that kind of an energy. So take a good look at how you need to clear up the space so that you can bring in the new. One message from the Love Oracle, whether it's from a person on your mind or the universe, it's a love message for you. Let's see what we've got. Cancer. I'm trying my best to forgive. I am trying my best to forgive. Who are you forgiving, or somebody forgiving you, Cancer? However this resonates, however this is meant to reach you, you would know best. But the message is, I'm trying my best to forgive. Forgive so we can all move on, maybe. Forgive so that we can all, move on to our next or restart. Who knows? All right, Cancer, that was you. Next up, we've got Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your weekly 1st to the 7th. This is your Lenormand prediction, daily prediction. Your weekly energies are going to be right after this so that you can get the best of both worlds, predictions and energies. Yep. And navigate your week like a pro. All right. If you are ready, Leo, so are my cards. Let's go. Sunday to Saturday, 1st to the 7th. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. What a twist. Look, the energies are very interesting on the table. Very, very interesting. It almost feels like this is the week where all the heaviness is gone. I want to say this, a karmic debt is repaid this week. I can't believe I said that, but that's the thing intuitively I'm picking up. A karmic debt is being done, released, so that, Leo, you can move on with your life. And it all depends on the kind of work you've done. Each Leo is different. If you've done your work, your inner work, your soul work, your life work, well, something you've got to do with your work here. Work. What you do to make your money. What you do to survive on a daily basis. The work that you do to make your money that comes into the bank. The salary that comes into the bank. This week, there's an emphasis on that. And it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking very, very good. A lot of you are seeking for growth, like an instant growth, instant promotion. I'm using the word instant because it's popping up very strongly, but yes, promotion, growth, like that whole viral sort of impact. Let's start on the Sunday, Leo. We've got the cross. Cross is the last card. Everybody's got a cross in this week, I guess. This is karmic. This is that you've got to face life, and you're starting the week with it. So go back and think what you did this week or what you're doing right now. What are you doing? Because we all have to come face to face. We all have to sit down. We are all accountable for our own actions, and this is that kind of energy. Accountability of self. Self-accountability on the Sunday. It could be good, it could feel heavy, it could feel not so good, but it's like studying yourself, taking a good quality check of yourself, and everything pops up, right? Good, bad, everything. But it's a good habit. It's a good habit. Which is why on the Monday, look at that. You have the stork. You have the stork. Stork is the energy of movement. Stork is the energy of growth. It's flight. It's migration. It's big jumps. And storks are also known for bringing in good news, especially good news about a child. Storks are famous for bringing babies, just in case. Because you also I have to show this to you, the stork and the child. So for a lot of you, this could also be that week where you're hearing a good news about a baby. But essentially, it's a very, very good news. And what will make you even more happy, Leo, is on the Tuesday, you've got the sun. Sun is your energy, your Leo. Leo is sun, bright. Something happens on Sunday, some sort of a spiritual awakening, some sort of you forgiving, releasing, letting go, accepting, understanding, which is now opened up a week where you're absolutely changed. You're very clear. You're clear about your work. You're clear about what's your next step, what you're going to do. You're just feeling the first week of Feb, you're entering like an absolute star. And Feb is Aquarius. Aquarius is your, polar opposite. You guys do mirror, you guys do twin each other. So, who knows? Tuesday looks like a very, very nice, warm, sunny sunshine day. Absolute clarity about everything. The whole day looks amazing. On the Wednesday, right in the middle, we've got the fox, and fox is the energy of work. You know, fox is typically an animal that runs about the entire day looking for everything that it can use for its advantage. Whether it's the food, whether it's shelter, so it's a very resourceful, and it's a sort of a animal that lives day to day. It doesn't have really big plans, which is why this energy is very work oriented. So that's why I'm telling you, Leo, what you do, where your majority of the income or money or resources coming from, that is of significance on Wednesday. And so far it's looking good. It's looking good because you're looking good. On the Thursday, we've got the book. So maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're publishing a book, maybe you're writing, you're a writer, maybe you're on social media, it's your writing that you're appreciated for. Or I also want to say, because the book has this element of it's closed and something is still not fully formed. So in your work area, something is not fully formed. You know, there are still new things to explore here. There are still new, there's a lot of new here. Whatever your area of work is, by the way, the scope is vast. If you think you've reached point X, I think there is X plus infinity or X into infinity. There is so much more. So I also want to say your work is got something to do with books, maintaining taxes, keeping a log book. For a lot of you, you may be actually, you may be journaling, you may be writing, you may be your form of spiritual awakening or meditating, maybe writing and journaling. So Thursday, there's a heavy emphasis of book, of writing, reading, your workbooks, your work log, your journal, very important. Because you still don't have the entire information about something. On the Friday, we've got the child. And I like this because child is all about new, fresh, something brand new. Which is why I'm telling you, Leo, wherever you feel you don't have enough information or you don't have enough knowledge or you don't have, things are not known to you yet, there is so much more to learn. There is so much more to gather. There is so much more to find. I mean, the spirit is very childlike. The enthusiasm is very childlike. And there is a lot of emphasis here on growth. You really, really want to grow. I can see that. On Saturday, we've got the scythe. Scythe is a tool that cuts. Scythe is a tool that, you know, this is harvesting when it's ready and ripe for rewards. I'm also picking like maybe it's a release date for something. A launch date, a release date. Saturday. But clearly this week there is a massive, you've come face to face with something, you've gotten rid of something, you've released, you've letting go, you've cut ties, and there is a new Leo born. And there is so much more to unfold. There is so much more. I can literally say in front of myself, if you take this path and you keep going, there is so much more because you're doing the right things. Let's take out one card from the Love Oracle and a message from the Love Oracle, from the person on your mind or the universe. Be open. It's a love message. I feel the love. Feel the love. Feel the love and then do whatever it is that you want to do. Paths begin to unfold faster and easier and smoother and with love. So I feel the love, or simply put, maybe you can feel the love of someone, whether they are near you or not. Okay, that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you. Moving on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome. This is your weekly from 1st to the 7th, where we're doing each and every day and seeing what your energy are. So that you can navigate through the week for your highest good. and take absolute advantage of it. So 1st to the 7th Feb and Sunday to the Saturday, Virgo, if you're ready. By the way, your energy readings are going to be after this. So let's go. These are predictions, energies to get it more in tune with the energies that are available for you. Let's go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You have constantly, for the last, I don't know how many weeks with me, had a lady in your reading, Virgo. Is it happening to you? Or is it you? Are you a Virgo woman, or is there a woman in your energy? And now this woman has become a challenge, an obstacle. You know, earlier, in your earlier spreads, the woman used to be quite far. It's coming closer and closer until I think the woman is going to become the center point of your reading. So Virgo, you have to get back to me. You have to tell me what's going on. It's the same story. We have a house, we have a woman, we have a heart. Let's go. On the Sunday, Virgo, we've got the Fox. Sunday, I think a lot of you are doing odd jobs. And you are doing jobs because Fox is the energy of work. Fox is also the kind of energy where you have to do a lot of work in order to survive for the day. So I do see you, and I think this is like house chores, if I may say so. Running around the house, doing house errands, buying grocery, repairing the car possibly, or fixing something. Something's not working. So Sunday seems like that. This is not that big work. This is that Sunday kind of work. This is not looking like like the job you do. This is looking more like Sunday chores, things to do at home. On Monday, you've got the Scythe. This is very fast and a tool that it cuts, you know. I want to say this, that on Monday you're acting very fast on something. I don't know if it's impulsive. I don't know if it's coming from your heart, but you're making a very impulsive move. Now it's an impulsive move. You're cutting something, but I don't know what you're cutting. You're making a cut. You're making a there is an action here. Is it communication? Is it strong words? Is it harsh words? Is it truth? Could also be truth. But yeah. That's a very, very, very strong energy, very sharp energy on Monday. It's almost like it was long time due. If you don't do it now, oh my gosh, let me just cut it. I don't know if you're getting rid. It could also be, we don't just cut when we want to get rid. We cut also because we cut and we collect, right? We cut and we collect. So you might be cutting in order to collect something. Money, maybe? I don't see money in your reading, but maybe money, maybe. On the Tuesday, we've got the heart. So makes me want to say whatever you've cut, whatever you've done, it feels good to you. And if it feels good to you, then who's anybody to say anything? So Wednesday is you're all in your heart and you're feeling good. I think you're happy about the decision, or it's not the decision, about the move that you made on Monday. You made a very sharp move on Monday and you're very happy about that move on the Wednesday. Because heart is a very loving, it's a very warm, it's a very beautiful. Nothing here actually says that the move that you made on Monday was by any chance a wrong thing. Even if you've blocked someone, by the way. So yeah, you're looking good on Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, again, we've got the house. This house has been on your mind for a very, very long time. It pops up every week, the home. And it's so close to the heart that I now want to say the home is where the heart is where the home is. And it's right on Wednesday, there's just this house. Now, I don't know if you want this house. The house does seem like a challenge, by the way. It has got something to do with a lady. It seems like a challenge. It seems like it seems like this house could be the source of income, but that is held. So you're doing small jobs and odd jobs till you meet that house kind of a goal, that big house, that big structure. Yeah. So the house is of importance on Wednesday, everything about the home. On Thursday, we've got the lady. The lady is here. And she's again now very close to the house. I want to say this. It's almost like maybe you're reaching out to this lady one more time and it's still not working. Or if it is you, Virgo, you're a female Virgo. Whatever this deal with this home, this house-like structure, or raising funds for this house, or trying to figure out this move for this, it's a property, it's a structure that your heart wants. There is still an obstacle in front of you. It's almost like you're too small. You need someone who's greater than the fox in the Lenormand, the bear. I would have loved to see the bear here. Because the bear is scary, intimidating. You need a scary, intimidating character in your story, Virgo. So on Thursday, the lady is here again. And look, I want to say that the house is in your heart. But in the lady's heart, the house is not there. In the lady's heart, the lady is there. So this lady may be a realtor. This lady may be in the business of buying and selling homes. She's not that, but even she's facing a challenge. And on Friday, we've got an obstacle here. Look, I'm saying house, but it could be anything that is of a structure of worth or value. On Friday, we've got the challenge, we've got the mountain. It's almost like in order for this mountain to collapse, you have to keep digging. You have to keep digging. Remember the scythe on Monday, whatever you're cutting, you have to keep doing it until the mountain becomes a flat, plain land. So whatever you did on Monday, whatever you cut, block or action you took, you have to take more of that. On Saturday, we've got the anchor. There you go. You've put yourself on hold again. It also feels like the mountain kind of exhausted you and you've taken a time out. On Saturday, you've taken a break. You've temporarily put it on a hold. I also want to say, Virgo, another thing that I'm picking up is the work that you do for your money, like your source of income. That also feels like it's put on a hold. Or you're resting. It's the weekend rest. Feels like Saturday you get to rest and then Sunday you go back to your chores. You start from Sunday. You start working from Sunday. Something like that. Okay. That's what I have for you. Navigate your week well. This felt like a very specific message. I'm pretty sure it's not for every Virgo, but it does feel like a personal reading. One message from the Love Oracle. Let's see what the Love Oracle has. Consider it from your person or the universe. Be open. It's a love message. And it says, I want to be strong like you. I want to be strong like you. Virgo, either you're saying this or somebody's saying this. Either you inspire someone or you're inspired from someone. I want to be strong like you. Beautiful message out there. That's what I have for you. I hope the right Virgos get the message at the right time. That is always the intention. We're moving on to Libra. Hello, Libra. Welcome. This is your weekly reading from the 1st to the 7th Feb and 2026. But this is also your daily Lenormand predictions. We lay out the card on a daily basis so that it helps you navigate your week. Know what's ahead of you. Know how you can tackle better and turn the week into one of advantage. Okay? All right. So if you're ready, my cards are ready too. By the way, your weekly energy will be after this, so let's go. Let's see what each day holds for you. Very, very interesting. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right. I just want to say you're very nervous this week. Very, very nervous. You're very anxious, you're very nervous. For a lot of you, I'm also picking up the energy of Libra. Wherever you are, you're an outsider. You don't have the support of others. Wherever you are, wherever you've reached, you've made it on your own, and it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. Maybe you work in as an influencer. Maybe you work as a doctor, maybe you work as a spiritual healer. But I'm picking up nervousness for reaching your goals, nervousness for reaching, it's almost like you have to go to a place where you're called for an interview or you're called for a job promotion or you're called, and there is a little bit of nervousness in you because you've prepared. You're very prepared, by the way, but it's just that anxiety. But I think it's going to turn out really, really well. Let's go. On the Sunday, you've got the most beautiful energy, one of the most beautiful energy. We've got the stars. And this is hope, this is dream, this is inspiration, this is wishes, this is, finding yourself limitless, the space. It's just beautiful. A very beautiful energy, Libra. But it's you. If you have stars in your mind all day long, and if you resonate with stars, that means you really, really, really are fully aware of your self-worth. You look for the good in everything, that kind of energy. So it's a good energy. It's a great energy. I'm also picking up like a movie. A movie that you really, really love. Maybe you've seen it before with someone. Maybe you're watching it again. I don't know why, but it just also feels like a very, those star-studded movies, which has a lot of an ensemble movie. Let's just say that it's a movie with a lot of people, famous people. So Sunday looks good. Sunday, from the morning to the night, looks beautiful. You are in high spirits, you are in good, and I think you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. That's the kind of energy. Which is why on Monday, you've got the very beautiful energy of heart. Heart is all the things that you love. When we put ourselves in good vibration follows. When we spiral down, that's the kind of vibration that follows. So I just want to say that because you kept yourself in such good energy on Sunday, you're starting your Monday with a lot of love. It's a good day. All things, nothing can go wrong. Take that Monday, Libra. Mondays aren't so bad, especially when people love what they do. Monday is just another day. I know there are some people who don't like Mondays, but clearly you're one of those who loves their Mondays. On the Tuesday, we've got the man. This is a person. So either I'm talking to a Libra male or Libra, you may have a man on your mind. Okay, let me just say, if this is you, yes, you're anxious. Yes, you're nervous. You're tall, by the way. You're a very, very tall person. You are a very, very, just saying, you may also be a very privileged person. I'm talking to someone who has a lot of degrees and diplomas. And if that's not the thing, then you have an experience of a lot of jobs at a lot of places. You have something which is of advantage to you. It's almost like you have an ace up your sleeve, that kind of an energy. Or you have great connections. And whatever it is that you do, you've been either doing it for a very long time, or time is of essence in the work that you do. So Wednesday is all about this guy. This guy. Who is this guy, Libra? Is it you? Also, if this is not you, then this person gives you a lot of panic attacks, by the way. They get nervous very fast. They're very shifty. They're very edgy. One day they say something, one day they say another thing. That's also kind of quality that I'm picking up. So yeah, there's a person in your energy this week. But they do work at some fancy place possibly. Now on Wednesday, right in the middle, you've got the mice. Mice is the energy of worry, being nervous, feeling the loss. It's not a very big energy. Look, in itself, mice may mean loss, but I also have to see the energies that surround it. And the energies that surround the mice are so beautiful and so cool, Libra, that I just want to say that this is just one of those, I'm feeling nervous kind of a, it's a mood. It's a mood. It's a feeling. It's on Wednesday. I mean, if you have pests in your house, make sure you get rid of them, because they can be pretty tormenting. But it could also be that, I want to say this, whoever this person is, Libra, in your energy, when they are around you, you feel very nervous. Or the presence of a man, the presence of a person makes you very nervous. That's also possible on Wednesday. On the Thursday, we've got the Tower. Tower is a tall building. It's a prominent building. It's an important institution. It's high in the order, high in the rank. These kind of buildings and institutions we visit when we have some work, important work. Bank, court. Though I'm not really picking up court, but I do want to say that this building, whatever this tower is, the man is somehow associated with it. Either works there, most likely works there. So on the Thursday, this building, this tower, maybe you're going there. On the Friday, we've got the key. And it's very interesting that, key unlocks doors. Maybe you have the key to this tower. Maybe you just got appointed. You just got a job. Maybe you got inducted into a class. Maybe you got inducted into an orientation. Maybe the whole nervousness that you were feeling. That's why I said second half, there is something so amazing happening here. The entire week is amazing, Libra, but it just feels like towards whatever you wanted a job, you wanted to be a part of an institution, an organization, a college, a community. It's like you're being accepted. You're being accepted. The tower and the key for me is you're confirmed, you're accepted, you're in. You're in. And on Saturday, we've got the birds. Birds are all communication, conversations. Maybe this is where you're getting the messages from everyone, congratulating you, finding out more about you. Suddenly, people want to find out more about you on Saturday. There's a lot of conversation happening around you, about you. You're a part of it. This also feels like somebody coming out for the first time. That kind of energy too. All right, so looks like a very, very cute and a cool week for you. Acceptance, confirmations, getting in, coming out, so much. Let's take out one card from the Love Oracle, whether it's a person on your mind or the universe. It's a love message. Take it. It says, do you still think about me, Libra? Maybe you're saying this or somebody is telling you, but if there is a person on your mind, do you still think about me? Now that is something for you to answer. And if you don't want to, please feel free not to. Not to. If there is a zone you don't want to go down to, do not go down to. Nobody is forcing anybody here. All right, that's what I had for you. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your weekly prediction from the Lenormand 1st to the 7th Feb. What's coming towards you day by day, every single day, so that you can navigate through the week and take absolute advantage of it. That is the purpose, no, of getting things in advance. Somebody might be jealous of you. Somebody might be flattering you. Make sure you notice the energies of people around you, Scorpio. Let's go. 1st to the 7th, daily predictions for the week of 1st to the 7th Feb. Your weekly energies will be right after this. So let's navigate this week together. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was not wrong because those are the cards that flipped out. You remember those cards that flipped out? They have made their appearance into your week. Who do you have in your energy? This is very, very Scorpio. I want to say this, that there is somebody here that has a hold on you. This is not the tarot, but I'm picking up the energy of the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, where somebody has a hold on you for whatever reason. Codependency, toxic, terms and conditions, contracts. But somebody just has a hold on you. And some days feel nice, some days feel easy, but some days feel very, very hectic. So there is this, you are right now, this week you're showing me that, I'm stuck here. I don't have a choice. And the good days are going to be the good days and the bad days are going to be the bad days. The neutral days are going to be the neutral days. And I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. We're starting Sunday with a tower. A tower is a tall structure, institution, organization. A lot of you may be working on Sunday. Tower and the Sunday makes me pick up the energy of being trapped in a castle, in a tower, in an ivory tower. Sunday is holiday, no? Sunday is when you're supposed to be out. So Sunday, why are you in this tower? Who are you with? What are you doing? Take a good look at what you're doing on Sunday, because clearly you're feeling trapped. It could also be, for a lot of you, if it's not an actual physical building, it could be a memory. It could be a moment in time, because tower also has a representation of past and of long time. It is what it is. On the Monday, we've got the snake. Not so good energy. Snake is a very, snakes have hidden motives. Snakes are not your best friend. And snakes will bite you when the time comes. So watch out for the energies. I also want to say, Scorpio, take a good look at people around you. Maybe you've had snakes around you for a very long time who disguise themselves as people with good intentions. But maybe they're not. So Monday, there is a snake. Snake is also the other woman, another person, putting it out there. On the Tuesday, we've got the clover. This is really nice. This is serendipity. This is being at the right place at the right time. But I'm not picking that up. This feels like it feels like good moments are being curated and created here in order to feel nice. It does not feel like a natural flow here. I have to say this, Scorpio. Maybe people will not like me for saying that, because sometimes you're just supposed to say sweet things. But if I have this ability to translate message, why would I restrict myself from what I'm actually seeing here? If I'm wrong, fantastic. I just feel that you're in a scenario where nothing is natural. It's not going organically. It's not flowing organically. Even the so-called good moments are a construct of mind that, okay, maybe it feels good, so let me live today like this. Like hoping, dreaming, hoping. But why should you have to hope? Why should you have to wait for good luck? Why should you have to wait for your life to get better? Why hoping for life to be better? So even though you have the clover, which is a very beautiful energy, I just want to say your good luck or whatever it is, it feels cancelled out because of the energy surrounding it. On the Wednesday, you've got the anchor. This is more hold. This is more pause. It also feels like a day off. It also feels like parking yourself. And, I feel like you've parked yourself. You've parked yourself, however it resonates. You don't want to go home. You don't want to go. You're just like, I would rather be here and think about my life, because when I go back, there is just the same fights, the same people, the same energy. Wow, this is really not a nice energy that I'm picking up. And it's not nice. And this kind of energy takes the toll on the person, Scorpio, so I feel for you. But the choice also has to be made by you. Why would you stay in a place that feels so toxic right now? On the Thursday, you have the whip. I mean, even the movement, the one card of movement, we have the anchor, which is being put down, parking yourself somewhere, anywhere away from your situation. And then we have the whip, the one card of movement that will take you out, is painful, it's hurt, it's reward and punishment. It's not out of love. There is nothing here out of love. There is nothing here out of hope, inspiration, dreams, and I want to do it. It is because, oh crap, I have to do it. That kind of energy. On the Friday, we've got 16. This is stars. This is another beautiful energy. You're getting hits and misses of beautiful energies. Two very beautiful energies, clover and the star. They're very promising. They're very hopeful. Unfortunately, the energies surrounding them are absolutely a shit show. And all of this is holding you back. Can you see it? Or can you see it? Can you feel it? And I want to say on Friday, you get the stars. Stars is like having a lot of options, a lot of choices. Stars are many, right? There's not one star. There are many. You can pick and choose. Not every star is taken. That means you have that many more. So this is being hopeful. But then on Sunday again, you have 6, which is clouds, which is confusion. So it's almost like things get lucky, but then you are stalled. You get hopeful, then there is this cloud of confusion. And this has been happening for a while. And it is happening because of the hold of someone. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's a choice. There's no person energy, person card here. But all in all, this week looks like, I mean, if it's not a good week, Scorpio, if this is truly happening to you, then the only person who can get out of it is also you. Why would we stay at a place that chooses to, trap us? I feel trapped here. Okay, let's shift this. Let's take out a card from the Love Oracle, a love message, whether it's from your person or from the universe or from the divine. Take it however. It's a love message, and it says, I feel the love. For whoever this energy lacks love on the table, lacks love, lacks the reason to pursue something. That's why there are hits and misses, stopping and feeling. You really need to feel the love. I feel the love. That's your message, Scorpio. I hope the right people get the message at the right time, and I hope the week turns out better than what we saw here. Truly do. Okay, moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your daily readings from the Lenormand prediction 1st to the 7th, Feb 2026. And what else? Your weekly energy are going to be tomorrow. This is more like navigating through each day so that you can take advantage and act in advance. Simply put. So Sag, if you're ready, so are my cards. Let's go. 1st to the 7th, Sunday to Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, interesting. Look, there are really nice energies on the table. And for a lot of you, this is about making a work choice, a work decision. For a lot of you, this is about choosing the new job that you don't know so much about. I also feel, Sag, that there's something good coming to you this week, which you don't know about yet. It's almost like a surprise. Feels like a surprise. But you have a very solid, important decision to make. And this decision is about you, your work, how you're going to be seen forward. Maybe your work is in the social media, digital, events, outdoor. Okay, let's go. On the Sunday, Sag, we've got the lady. This is either you, a Sagittarius female, or you may have a female on your mind. If it's you, then you have a decision to make. You are at a crossroads, all right? You got to do some serious thinking here what you're going to do with your life. And it's on a Sunday. So clearly it's of a lot of importance. However, if this is a person on your mind, then you are really find this person very attractive. For a lot of you, you found them on social media. You check their accounts. You see their pictures. You don't know a lot about them yet, but you would like to connect with them. It's almost like you would want to swipe right, that kind of an energy. So Sunday is all about this person or you. On the Monday, we've got a decision to make. You're at a crossroads. You have to it's a pick and choose kind of a moment. And I think it's got to do with your work. It's got to do with I don't know why, but it feels like, Sag, maybe there's a job offer, there is something here, and you're not able to see the entire picture, the entirety of the offer that's coming your way. And actually, when are we at a crossroads when it comes to career is when we have to make the next move, or wherever we are stagnant, we're not moving, growth, money, all those parameters. Also, I want to say, maybe for a lot of you on Monday, you may find yourself lost wherever you're supposed to reach. So be careful, use the maps, navigate better, ask for directions. It's very possible that just in terms of traveling, reaching somewhere, you may take the wrong road, or you may just get lost. So be mindful of that. On the Tuesday, you've got the moon. Moon is the way the society sees you, the world sees you. But it also depends on how you show. So what you're showing and how the world is seeing you, your image. And this is mostly outdoor, no? Because at home we are very comfortable with the way we are seen. So what are you showing yourself as a career person? Are you on the timeline that you gave yourself? Are you growing? Are you in the beauty business? Are you in the social media business? Are you a writer? Are you an author? Are you having a writer's block? Are you trying to find a bio for yourself, an introduction for yourself? What should go on your visiting card? That kind of an energy. On the Wednesday, we've got the book. Now, book is a page of book. So there's a book that's caught your fancy. You're receiving a book as a gift, maybe. You're writing a book. Maybe you're already an established author. who's going on a book tour. Why not? Or maybe that's something that you want to do. But book has this element of, aside from being a book in itself, the book also has this element of unfinished, not knowing what is within the book. So there is still a lot more that you have to discover about yourself so that you can put yourself out there. I think you're having a tough time making a decision, possibly, is because you're still figuring out that what all are the right things that I can write and put out there as my brand, as me, as a brand. What else can I do? How much should I put out? This feels like a very self-image, self-work, how to put yourself out there. On the Thursday, you have the very beautiful bouquet. Now, bouquet is flowers by surprise, bouquet is compliments, bouquet is receiving, bouquet is, it's a very beautiful energy, and it's also an energy of organizing yourself. And I do feel this week you're organizing your work ethics, your, the way you would want to be seen, simply put. So beautiful energy on Thursday. On the Friday, we've got I was going to say a tower, but we've got the mountain, a challenge. We've got a challenge. And I think this challenge is about you having to make a choice. Where do you want to go? Which road do you want to take? And I think it's, do you want to stay or do you want to go? It feels like that. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? One place versus absolutely different place. Is it new? I don't know. But it's unknown. That much I can tell you. It's different. It's absolutely, it's not something that, not all unknown things are amazing and not unknown things are dangerous. It's just at this point of time. So why don't you find out more about wherever you are and there is another place? Why don't you find out more? I mean, possibly mingle with the people who are there, talk to them, and find out more about that place. Because on Friday, you do have a mountain, you do have an obstacle, you do have a challenge. In one of those where you have to just stop for a day and address that issue. On the Saturday, you have the garden. I like this. So you'll be socializing, you'll be partying, you'll be going out, you'll be meeting people. Meeting people is good, Sag. When you meet people, you get information. You have a good time, but you also get more information. This is almost like networking, socializing for the what's next in work, that kind of a week. You have a decision. A lot of things are not known to you. You want to grow, upgrade, and you know very well where you fit in, by the way. You know that. You know there's a place where you fit in for a lot of you. Maybe it's beauty, maybe it's events, maybe it's a curator, maybe it's art. It's something creative. It's something, hand-picked and made. Museum, maybe, who knows. But yeah, this is one of those weeks where emphasis on work. Sag 2.0. Let's take out one message from the Love Oracle. Take it as a message from your person. Take it as a message from the universe. It's a love message. Take it. It says, I am done pretending. I think this is about you and your growth, about your image, about where you know you belong. And it says, I am done pretending. And there is a place where you're a perfect match. I am done pretending. I knew it all along. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sag. Like always, I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is and will always be the intention of every reading and this channel. We're now moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. I hope you're doing amazing, feeling amazing wherever you are. And Thank you in advance for being a part of this reading. This is your weekly prediction, 1st to the 7th Feb 2026. Daily messages, breaking down the week into days so that you can use it for your absolute advantage. Why not? Why not? Let's go, Capricorn, if you're ready. So are my cards. 1st to the 7th, Sunday to Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow. There is some interesting cards here. Very, very interesting. Well, the week is ending on a very, very good note. Very, very good note. Number 9, if that is of significance. Something valuable. You're getting something valuable this week. Very, very, high value. It's not a small value. It's almost like you've always wanted it. I see conversations, communications, groups, WhatsApp groups, chat room conversations. I also see something very important here is coming. Let's see. What do we have? Are you ready, Cap? Let's go. Sunday, we've got the ring. Ring is something that is of high value. It's typically a jewelry piece, a ring, a bracelet, anything round of value. Sunday. Jewelry. Maybe a lot of you are consolidating your jewelry because maybe you want to sell it. Maybe you want to put it back in the market. Who knows? But yeah. Or you're I don't know. You're buying a jewelry. Are you buying a jewelry? Or are you getting a jewelry as a gift? A ring? This is just something here that is exorbitantly priced. Can I say that? Indulging in something that is extremely expensive. On the Monday, we've got the coffin. Coffin is the ending. I'm also picking up a jewelry box here. I don't know why. But yeah. On the Monday, there is an ending. Coffin is the absolute ending of something. It cannot be reversed. It cannot. There's a transaction here. There is something that happens on Monday that's put to rest that cannot be reversed. It's going to resonate different for different people. Maybe you're going to hear something about and it's not going to be a good news. Just putting it out there. On the Tuesday, we've got the dog. Dog is nice. Dog is a pet. Dog is friendly. You'll be spending time with your pet, or I want to say this, whatever is ending, and you still have the support of your friends. You still have the support of and conversation and connections. There are connections here which are very, very valuable for you. Very, very valuable for you. But there is also an ending here that is that cannot be reversed. So Tuesday, you look good and happy. Comforting, soothing energy. On the Wednesday, we've got the Rider. This is the first card of Lenormand. Riders are all about arrival of a message, arrival of a person bringing a message. Maybe this message is that important that a person has to bring it to you at your doorstep. So Wednesday, a message, important message is coming to you, Capricorn. Very, very important. And it's one of those messages that you just have to face it. On the Thursday, we've got the birds. Birds is conversations, communications, chatter, gossip, rumor. Basically, communications coming from everywhere. There is too much of talk. I want to say this. Whatever it is, on Thursday, there's too much of talk in the air about something. Be careful of how you participate and what you speak. Because there's too much. On the Friday, we've got the cross. Cross is the last card. I want to tell you this, Capricorn, it very rare, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but rarely happens that we have the first card and the last card of the Lenormand in the same weekly. From the 1st to the 36th. There are only 36 cards in this deck. It's almost like you're finishing an entire thing in 1 week. 1 week. An entire journey, an entire... the whole path, the whole soul path or the whole life purpose in 1 week. This is something. And it's valuable and it's important. That's why there are endings. That's why I don't see a beginning, but I do see endings and I do see rewards and I do see, things of value and worth. On Saturday, we've got the bouquet. Bouquet is, it's a bouquet of flowers. When do you get a bouquet of flowers? When somebody wants to congratulate you. When somebody wants to say, hey man, good job. So proud of you. That kind of an energy. It's a very expensive bouquet. It's a very expensive bouquet. And the ending is which cannot be reversed. It is something that you have to face. And there's going to be a lot of communications with your friends this week. All kinds, the good ones, the chatty ones. And something in all of this, a very important thing will arrive at your doorstep. Person will come and give you this message themselves. Okay, Capricorn. Very, very interesting week. Let's take out one card from the Love Oracle because everybody wants love. Everybody should be in the presence of love, and whether it's from a person or the universe, divine, take it. It's a love message, and it says, I'm sorry for not contacting you. I am sorry for not contacting you. Very eerily, it kind of resonates with this whole reading, but can we work this out? Whew, that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. I do hope the right people get the message at the right time. We're moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Happy birthday. To all those Aquarius who have their birthday this week, I wish you so much love, so much happiness, and I hope everything that you want, desire, require, finds you. Truly, truly finds you. So Aquarius, 1st to the 7th Feb, your daily, weekly prediction. By the way, your energy readings are going to be right after this, but let's take a look at this. Let's navigate the week in advance so that you can take absolute advantage of it. Aquarius, let's go. 1st to the 7th, Sunday to Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Oh my gosh. I do see big money here. Aquarius. Okay, this is very, very... I'll tell you something. There is something here that is expanding, growing and multiplying. Okay? But while you're in it, Aquarius, it seems like absolute mess to you. And you cannot see it. But the bigger picture here is, and I'll show you what I mean when I reach that point. But the bigger picture here is your everything, your money, your resources, your abundance, everything is going to shock you and surprise you. But while you're in it, it may feel like you're suffering. And I'm supposed to say that because I can see that. So let's go. On the Sunday, you've got fishes, 34 number. I mean, nobody's got this energy yet. I have done 10 signs before you. And we've not seen the money pop up for anybody but you. So money is on your mind. Being resourceful, abundance is on your mind. You know, when Sunday you sit and think about money, you're not, two things. You're either thinking about where your money needs to go, or you're actually saying that, my gosh, I am abundant. So that kind of energy. Money is on your mind, how to grow your money, how to increase your money, how money can bring you freedom. All good things about money. On the Monday, 21st, we have, the card number 21, we have the mountain. Now, mountain is a challenge. Mountain is a challenge, and it's very close to the money. So the challenge could be your resources and your money. But fear not, because it's all growing and expanding. But in it, you will feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just losing and losing and losing. So you do have an obstacle here on Monday. You do have a mountain here. And the challenge feels like it's not yours. The challenge feels it's external. The challenge feels like it's tricky. It's created. And for a lot of Aquarians that I'm talking to here is the challenge it feels like every challenge that comes your path is coming to test you. Can Aquarian do this? Yes or no? Can Aquarian pass this test? Yes or no? That kind. Do you pass it? Yes, you do. But in it, you feel like you're dying. So Monday, you have a big challenge. But let me tell you, it may feel shitty, but it's a pretty friendly mountain. I think I said this for you last week too. Because you've got a good support system. On the Tuesday, you have the dog. Dog is typically a dog, a pet, or dog is a very loyal, supportive friend. So even if you have one, and I want to say this, you have someone around you for support. And sometimes you just need one person to make you feel better, to get you to closer to your obstacles and help you find solutions. So Tuesday, you're in the good company of friends or a particular friend, or there's someone loyal, supportive, who understands you, by the way. On the Wednesday, we've got the clouds. Clouds is confusion. So maybe you are confused about this. And I think in the middle of the week, you'll find yourself in absolute confusion. What am I even doing? The question that's going to pop up into your mind is, what am I even doing? Is it worth doing? How did I arrive at this point? Why can I not see anything in front of me? These are the kind of questions. It's just going to be one day, one of those days. So Wednesday, watch out for Wednesday. On the Thursday, you've got the whip. Whip is a pretty tricky energy, tricky card, because whip is reward and punishment. It's no pain, no gain. But whip is also, I want to say, it's like it's something that you repeat. So you may want to look at, Aquarius, what are you repeating in your life that is no longer serving you? If you're repeating something that's no longer serving you, then you might want to drop the whole act altogether so that you don't fall into this back and forth. I also feel that you're going to get a similar advice that a friend of yours has been saying for or whoever this person who cares for you is going to be repeating a similar kind of advice. But they don't mind doing it because they are your friend. On the Friday, you've got the snake. Whew, that's not a good energy. Snake is, it's toxic. It's an outside energy. Snake is someone who's sneaky. Someone who's, snake is a snake. It'll bite you when it needs to. It's not your friend. Look, we've got a dog here and we've got a snake here. You know who you're going to have a cup of coffee with, Aquarius. Actually, Aquarius would say nobody. But if you had to choose, obviously you'll go with the dog, not with the snake. So they're both presenting. So you will see both kinds of people. You will see the toxic ones and you'll see the friendly ones. And For some reason, you have to go through all these people. You have to in this week. You have to come, you know. I mean, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you can shut your door and stay home all week. Aquarius won't miss a thing. But, I want to tell you there's something bigger happening here with the fishes and the stork. Stork is your energy on Saturday. Stork is the good news. Stork is the bringer of good news. Stork is creativity. Stork is expansion. Stork is growth. Stork is movement. Stork is migration. And that's your last card. We started with the money and fishes and the stork. Fishes are resources. Stork requires the fishes to feed itself also and then move. So you need this week, Aquarius, to see if you can move past this week. If you can move past this week, boom. Unlocked a brand new version of yourself. Face the dogs, face the snakes. Yeah. Just putting it out there. One card from the Love Oracle. Take it if you have a person on your mind. If you don't have, the universe, the divine, or take it as a message from a friendly friend like me. It's a love message, and the message is, you are all I ever wanted. My gosh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I wasn't prepared to read this for you today, Aquarius, but you are all I ever wanted. Powerful, big message, big declaration out there. So what is it that you've always wanted? It's that kind of week. It's going to take you through all those, you know, it's like that treasure hunt where you've got to cross everything and then boom, you receive your rewards. And finally, we're moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this reading from. This is your 7-day daily prediction from the Lenormand for the 1st to the 7th Feb 2026. Your energy readings will be out tomorrow. And we do this so that we can navigate the week together in advance so that you can use it, you know, for your best. Right? Let's go. Let's go, Pisces. Let's lay out the cards. 1st to the 7th, Sunday to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. These are some really sorted energies. Wow, I'm so glad, Pisces, because everybody has this hint of up and down and losing and gaining. Damn, your energies are so sorted, you know. I'm like, wow, what do I tell you? It looks like a very good, easy, breezy, smooth week. First of all, you look like $1 million. You know. You look like you find everything. You look like everything comes and falls in your lap. That kind of a week. It also feels like you have somebody in your heart. Maybe you're preparing for Valentine's Day. I shall not say much. Let's go. On the Sunday, we've got the bear. This is very big energy. Boss-like energy. You are of importance. On a Sunday, this energy, if somebody is approaching you on Sundays because you are, you're an expert, you know. You're an expert. I also feel on Sunday, somebody's messaging you, calling you, sending you a gift and saying that, wow, thank you for all your help. So big energy, like a boss, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, very big energy. Big moves, you're doing something big. Bear on a Sunday could either be on the couch, quite possible, on a Sunday. But, you know, you're a powerful person on the couch. So if somebody's reaching you out, it's for something important. But they'll start with good words. They'll start with complimenting you first, and then they'll go on to the problem or whatever it is that they have to convey. So, or simply put, you're just getting some compliments on Sunday. On the Monday, we've got a book, something to do with paperwork on Monday. Could literally be a book. You're reading a book, you're writing a book. But I'm picking up something here to do with finding something in paperwork that turns out very lucky for you. Also, this book is very close to your heart. For a lot of you, you may be going through your photo album. I know people don't see photo albums anymore. We've got phones, but if it does feel like for a lot of you, you're revisiting something, like your yearbook, a photo album, just one of those books which are very close to your heart. And you happen to find something, maybe a contact, maybe a person, who knows. But yeah, paperwork, book, make sure you cross all the I's, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, read everything. Very important. When the book turns up on a day like Monday, which is a work day, start of the week, be very thorough with everything that you're signing and every paperwork that you're seeing. Very important. On the Tuesday, we've got the clover. Clover is pure good luck. Being at the right place at the right time. Finding something. It's a very, very lucky omen. It's a very lucky card. It's a very lucky energy. And I'm seeing like maybe there is a lucky home. There's a lucky structure. There's a lucky place you like to visit. Yeah. A lucky place you like to visit. Where you feel that, after visiting that place, you feel very lucky. You feel like your good luck is increased, and, now you can go and do everything and you'll be like mastering each and everything. It's different for different people. No? Sometimes it's like it's a religious place. Sometimes it's just a structure. So however it resonates. On the Wednesday, you've got the anchor. Anchor is putting something down for a temporary moment. Could be like you either take a first half of the day and off, or second half of the day and off. So I'm seeing no movement. I'm seeing like it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's the fact that you've chosen to take an off on the middle of the week just shows how organized and how sorted you are, and I'm seeing that all over. It's not because you had to or have to. It's just that it's a very chilled out mid-week. On the Thursday, we've got the house. Maybe you're looking for a house. Maybe you're visiting house. Maybe you're at home. But this home is very close to you. This home has your heart. Maybe this is the place where you grew up. Maybe your childhood home, something like that. It's a lucky place. For a lot of you, you are stopping so that you can go to this place, spend time at this place, revisit this place. Revisit this place is also a very strong on Thursday. Then on Friday, we've got the heart, and the heart is love. The heart is feeling like love, being in love. Another very beautiful, all days are very easy, beautiful, and so relaxed. So relaxed, Pisces. It's a very beautiful reading. It's almost like nothing can shake you, nothing. And thank God, touch wood, nothing should. Good weeks should attract more good weeks. I mean, a little here and there is okay, but good weeks, good energies should attract more good weeks. So Friday, there is love. I do feel for a lot of you, this is undeclared love. This is not spoken about. The world doesn't know it. Possibly you're still hiding, or this is a person that one of you is not confessed, but that kind of a love, like hidden from the world. On Saturday, you have the very beautiful bouquet, number 9, if that is of significance. And bouquet is getting gifts, is receiving gifts, receiving compliments, receiving, just going out, spending time, like a good happy hour, that kind of an energy. So all in all, it looks like such a cool, collected week for Pisces. You're totally killing it this week. This feels like, the year is done, 31st December 2026, that kind of an energy. Very well done. This is also going to be your birthday month. Not yet, but yes, also going to be. So what a way to start Feb. All right, let's take out one card from the Love Oracle and let's see what message wants to come out for you. We'll take this one. Take it as whether it's from a person on your mind, from the universe, divine, or a friendly advice, it's a love message. And oh my gosh, look at that. It's got nothing written on it. It says stand by card. There is nothing on it. You could write, you could create, you've got a clean slate here. You could do whatever you want. Pisces, look at the way your entire week is. There is nothing and yet there is everything. And it's got standby card here written, so stand by. You're going to be called for something. You have to make an appearance for something, that kind of an energy. So very, very nice, very, very beautiful. And what a way, Pisces, to end the first week of Feb. I had super fun. Your energy readings are going to be right around the corner. I wish all of you a very, very happy week ahead. I hope. I'm not able to close this clicker though, so I just hope you have a fabulous week ahead. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, do take super good care of yourself. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.